I think this is the only way we can do this fight. So we're gonna do 6, 7, 9. So we're gonna take 9, and then he's gonna be at 90. Then we take 6. He's at 70. We take 6. He's at 50. Minus 6. He's at 30. Minus 6. We're going to have 1 HP. Alright. It is what it is. Oh, no, we lost anyway. Wow, what an awful way to lose the streak. My gosh. Getting screwed on the second fight. Would spikes have saved us there? I think it would have made no difference because it was the AoE and the fact that we were not able to draw burnout extenders. So we're gonna restart the streak from 0 again. That was one of the most bullshit runs I've ever done. I've never been so screwed by RNG before in this game. To just like, yeah. All right. Well, let's try it again. All right. Rage does not decay on friendly units. We have no rage extenders right now. Apply dazed when units enter the pyre floor. Neither of these are great right now. Collection of Tales has more of a chance to become relevant later, so I think we take it. It's definitely not the ideal relic to start with, but it's okay. Definitely going to take Explosive. Explosive becomes a little bit more difficult to work with if you have Seraph the Diligent. So ideally we get something like Spreading Spores, which allows us to guarantee regen. Otherwise, we're going to struggle a little bit. We're okay with this. We can stack enough regen to overcome the damage because we have an Awake as one of our starting cards. And we don't even have to play... Oh, okay, we can just vent. That works. And... yeah, we have so many opportunities to kill off units. Is Awake enough? 1. I think we just have to lose the Collector here. Which is unfortunate, but it's fine. One, 2, 3, hit ya. And we're gonna take 15 damage. Sharpen is actually really good with the Sentient Rejuvenate because then you can get black backliners, but we have 2 vents, so that's a pretty consistent way to get backliners as well. I think the Edge Prior makes the most sense. Then our Awake becomes 2 cost, all of our restores become free. Molting Imp is another way to get AoE. Hidden Passage, if we want to stack, we could play up on the top floor and then just stack all of our other units behind the Sentient. I don't think getting a 3rd vent makes a lot of sense. I'm okay with this idea. So we stack everything behind the Sentient. What do we want up there? Husk Hermit could be also really good as a sweeper. If we're going to be stacking it behind, Shattered Shell becomes a little bit better. Although, one of the problems is going to be if the sentient just kills everything, then it doesn't get enough damage. But I think we can try that. We can already start with both of them in the top floor, and then work our way through the rest of the units. So considering we're going to be stacking like that, I think it's okay to start with unit upgrades. Branded Warrior becomes really valuable with the collection of tails. And we can already start with Rage, and I think Rage on the Shattered Shell is really good. That's an extra 14 damage to start with. And let's get some health on the Branded Warrior to... maybe the Healing Prior, or the Edge Prior, makes more sense. And then we can save for better upgrades on the Branded Warrior. 10 armor should be okay. We can burst that out with 1 restore. Well, 1 restore won't kill it, but 1 restore plus the Shattered Shell will do it. Let's get you guys up here. And so right now, honestly, I think we just don't play it. Don't want to increase the damage too much. Shattered Shell isn't going to die, and he will kill the 2 backliners. Alternatively, we can already put him up, which makes a lot more sense. Yeah. This will be enough to kill everything. And you're already dying. You're going to give rage to everybody. That's good news. Let's just vent. And we should be... Oh, so close. Actually, we can. Just with probably an Awake. It's better. Now you're dying. We'll get the Edge Prior in hopefully later, but he's actually not necessary right now. You're all dying. That's also good news. Let's do a restore just to keep your regen up. And we can put both these guys out here. What, bring you forward? Doesn't really matter. We do need a lot of restores on this guy. But we are doing a lot of damage as well. What's your spikes? 2? We can kill the front unit. And then ideally we draw... Excuse me. Yeah, that works. Just draw an Awake. It seems really good. And this is with only a handful of upgrades. We have the AoE now. I don't think we need any of this. I think we skip, take the coins. Rage Imp is good, except we can't fit him, is the problem. So I don't think we can take him. Unless we build up a second floor and then ascend everything up. But I don't think we're going to go that route. I think we're going to just try to get more strong units. Animus of Will benefits immensely from Rage. And considering that we're going to very likely get a lot of Rage with a Branded Warrior, it seems okay. Let's go for even more unit upgrades. Let's see what Hellhorn unit we can get. Maybe I'm going too all in on this, stack everything on 1 floor, but it seems really strong. The question is which one? I think it is Alpha Fiend. And what do we have? Large Stone. I think Large Stone on the Branded Warrior or Large Stone on the Animus of Will. Or on the Shattered Shell. I think the Shattered Shell is actually fine as is. Let's do the Animus of Will for now. We can get more health onto the Shattered Shell. And I don't think we put plus 10 damage on anything yet. Let's see what we get from the Concealed Caverns. Copy a card. strongly thinking of duping the hidden passage at least once. I don't think 5 times makes sense, but duping it once could be really valuable just to make it more likely that we can bring everything onto that top floor. Then making them free becomes quite important. We don't need to make the restores free as long as we can get the edge prior up on that floor. This is a good one to set up on the top floor because the rage is going to decrease by quite a lot by the time they get there. That's good. So we get a 3 space unit up early. Doesn't really matter. Animus of Will is totally fine here. We can Vine Grasp and Vent to reduce the damage. We can fit the Branded Warrior behind and reduce the damage slightly. Let's just get you out of the deck and hit you. Shattered Shell. I guess you're going on the bottom. Let's keep you a little bit healthier. Okay, there's the double ascend. I'm actually tempted to bring the Shattered Shell all the way to the top now. Alternatively, we can already get these guys up here. That would be an extra 120 damage onto Daedalus, which does seem really good. We put the let's do this. So we get you up first to make it more likely you get Slay triggers. We'll put a Train Steward in front to block some of the damage. And we can take 10 damage here. That should be pretty easy to heal up. Final wave. Put the Edge Prior on the hope that we somehow are able to get him up there at the end. But we should have plenty of damage to kill Daedalus here. 1 restore or an awake kills the top unit and heals. Okay, there we go. So we get you up there. Restore. We can even Hidden Passage to get the Train Steward up there and vent. Yeah. No issues at all. Can't get him low enough to keep the Sentient alive, but that doesn't really matter. It seems like a pretty good setup now. So we have, the whole setup is built around stacking a floor and then taking advantage of Branded Warrior's Slay triggers. So getting him, quick. Or a Wilkins Rail Spike is also really good. Excuse me. I think it's the Wilkins Rail Spike. Another sweeper. How many units are we stacking right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're already at the unit threshold we want. And we have so many priority units, it becomes difficult to play them all. It's Ember or Draw. No, it's not. It's just Draw. And then we need to reduce the cost of spells and upgrade units. Do we want to dupe anything right now? I don't think so. And I think I would rather get the Pyre Health and Removal to get the Train Stewards out of the deck. And then get an artifact. This is fantastic. Okay, great. Definitely going all in on Rejuvenate. And I think we have a good setup here. So at least we are honestly, we end up just building up on one floor anyway. The issue could be maybe we need to play on the second floor instead of the first, so that they don't scale too high in damage. 4 rage puts you at 18. 1, 2, 3. So getting both of you down like this. Put you here with the edge prior. Mm-hmm. I think we have to forego. So we can stack this. I think we have to forego the Alpha Fiend for now. And vent to get the Collector. And still everything's looking really good here. Now we can bring them both up. And we want you first, you second. We can put a Train Steward up here. And I would like to get one of them in the front. I'm not too worried. I think everything's gonna die. But 6, 12. Okay, we need to excuse me. We can play the Alpha Fiend. We need 2 torches on you in order to kill you with him. Alpha Fiend plus 1 Awoken's Whale Spike. 1 Awoken's Rail Spike seems good to me. We got the restore. This means that we're killing the front unit with the Branded Warrior, which is what we want. Okay, so we don't get to stack it up, unfortunately, but I don't think we're at any danger right now. And Vinegrass bent, almost get you down low enough. Yep, we're good. We could even get this guy out of the way if we really wanted to, or we can just do that. Hit ya, hit ya. Wow, okay. Engraft is really good. I just don't think we need the quick. Rage Serum's really good. We want to increase the number of spells in our deck so that we're able to deal with the Devour. I don't think we duplicate here. I still think we have enough unit upgrades left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 open slots. And healing Pyre health, getting an artifact, like enter with 3 rage. Really helps out here. Getting more rage on the Animus seems great. Endless. I don't think we want Endless on anything. Let's re-roll. Multi-strike is fantastic on the Branded Warrior. We can get more HP on him as well. He'll already have 18 times 2. That should be enough to kill most things. And we might be good now on unit upgrades. So let's then pivot to spell upgrades for the rest of the run. Yeah, this is why we play on the top floor. This should be okay. We do a lot of damage. We can also take a lot of damage. Alright, so you plus you up on top. We can't fit both of them on the same floor right now, which is a little bit concerning. Bringing you to the front is actually really valuable. Okay. Who do we block with? Branded Warrior. Oh, now I feel silly moving them differently than that, but I think we block with the Edge Prior. Give you more rage. And let's get the Train Steward out there to die. Oh, that's going to heal you. Dang. And we really need some regen right now. Engraft. Thank you. We can fit you on the bottom. I think just stacking more regen. So let's get you down here. You're killing the backliner, doing quite a bit of damage as well. Other places, let's get you to the front to get some rage stacks. And then I think we just keep stacking up like this. Now we really need an ascend. We got double ascend. That's pretty good. Excuse me. So we need you up there. Part of me is like, get this guy up here too to take advantage. And put the Animus of Will on the bottom because he can kill a lot of things on his own anyway. This makes sure that you're dying and then you don't do any damage. I think that's actually the best play here. We should have enough damage to kill both of the tanks. This certainly helps. Do this as well. Now we can Awoken's Rail Spike for 4. And ideally we get a couple of Ascends here. We got 1. That is better than nothing. I think we put you up here. Do we? Or do we get... Do we already get these guys up top? A little bit of a tough situation. Let's get you down here. And none of this really matters. Okay. So we are going to ascend you to the top. We need to stack as much regen as possible. We'll hit you with one of those. Another ascend, please. We didn't get it. We're doing no damage. Can we change that? I think it's still just better to stack up here. Because once we get to the point where we're doing damage, we are doing a lot of damage. Hit ya. Hit ya. Yeah, just hit you like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 3 more turns of stealth, and you're dying. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I figured once we got up here, we'd be fine. Excuse me. I don't think getting a second Wildwood Custodian makes a lot of sense. Ensnare's pretty good. It's another draw opportunity. A second Awake could also be really good. Do we get to actually upgrade spells? We don't. We'll probably go this route. Do we want an Ensnare? I'm not certain that it's necessary. Man, not being able to upgrade spells for so long. We're only going to be able. We're going to do it here, and we're going to do it here. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll have 2. Excuse me, opportunities. We'll take the Ensnare. Inflame is pretty good. Gosh. Battering Ram's not so good. But actually, I don't want to muddy. I mean, the Rage is really good. That's 8 damage times 3. It's 24 damage under the Animus of Will. Yeah, it's probably fine. But I am worried about our deck becoming too thick. Let's see what trinkets are available, if any are worth. Units getting an extra upgrade slot is interesting. Dealing 30... I think we save. I think we really want... First, we really want to get rid of Train Stewards. And then I think we really want to upgrade our spells at this point, more than anything else. And none of those relics are like urgent. Getting a Heartstone and Branded Warrior or Animus of Will. I think Branded Warrior having more health is pretty good. We don't often... gosh, dang it. We don't often get units making it all the way to the pyre. This could change here with the armor, but we'll see. Alright, so we have the same setup here, and we're going to have plenty of time to... oh, nope. We're going to have no time to hit units. We can already get one of them up top. And I think it's the Branded Warrior, because he's not going to be able to get a kill here anyway. Is he? 14... No, he's not. So let's get him up. Get you in there. And... seems fine. Hit you for 3. Oh, whoops. That was a net negative for us. Getting the Animus is pretty good. We can kill the front unit. It's not really that great. We're killing almost everything here. We should be able to get a Slay Trigger or 2. Probably just 1 Slay Trigger with the Branded Warrior here. So let's... this doesn't really matter. I guess we can heal you up. I'm not really 100% sure here. I guess we just do this. Doesn't really matter. I want to avoid giving them extra armor if we can, though. And you are dying, not quite, to the Branded Warrior. Ascending you. Now you're dying, but I'd really like you to die to him. If at all possible. 60 is not going to be quite enough. Although, 1 regen trigger should do it. Yeah. We will save for now. I don't want to do it for 1. So we'll save it. Hit ya, hit ya. Excuse me. So... seems good. Let's get the Edge Prior here. It's taking 6 damage. Do we want to root anything? Not really. I guess we can play this. Just to give you some regen. And... that just increases their damage by 2. So let's not... oh, and roots. I'm okay with this guy getting rooted. We should be able to draw a an ascend. We did. This is interesting. I really would like to stack more regen here, but getting you... I mean, I guess it's fine. More ascends, please. And can you survive this? You're taking 11 damage? No, you're taking 16 damage. 16 damage is too much for you. And we don't have... 1 heal puts you at 15. If I awake you... then I can ascend and start getting heals there. I would rather you die. Another ascend would be great here, but it's not necessary to win. Just would be nice. And we just hit you for 11. I think we're going to kill no matter what, but getting, yeah, the second ascend, I think guarantees it. Just use that to draw extra. Continue to stack, and hit you for 4. There we go. Hit ya. Hit ya. Rail spike. Getting awake for free. And increasing the damage. So that was a really good fight. There's the spreading spores. Yeah. More draw, even still. And I think getting spreading spores to be free is the ticket, even more than the double stack. Definitely going spell upgrades. Jackstrips is okay. I really want to get the kills on the units though, so I actually think I'm going to take Precious Plating in order to make sure we are getting the kills where we want them. Double stack Inflame is absolutely insane. We need to reduce the cost for sure. Getting an increased damage vent makes it much more useful for us. Hold over on an ascend, I think, is the ticket. And making spreading spores free. And we can add 10 damage to the other vent. Okay. So this looks like a pretty solid setup now. Being able to consistently ascend every turn allows us to get our units all stacked up on that floor. This is fine. We either kill them. Well, okay, we just kill them. And we have plenty of pyre health in case some enemies do leak through. And having the 400 coins will help tremendously with the later fights. I'm okay already getting Branded Warrior up top. I'm okay with killing one of them. Let's keep you down here for now. Gives us a little bit more time to set up. Okay, this is where it gets tricky. We can't play all of them. If we want Shattered Shell here, you're gonna almost die right away. Or... yeah, we're gonna vent the bottom. So, Shattered Shell. Animus of Will is dying, but we are going to vent. And then you'll only take 20 damage. We can stem some of the damage there and vent there. Yeah, we really need those ascends. We've not gotten any yet. We can fit the Edge Prior already. And this does not prevent enough. Spreading Spores plus 2. I think we just have to sack the 15. Huh. Is that enough? 33? Still gonna die. Alright, let's maybe see if we can set this up differently. Maybe we need to put the... you know what we can do? We can put the Branded Warrior on the middle floor. Like this. And we still kill off one of you. Probably ensnaring was not the best idea. But I do want to get the double Excuse me. The double snipe here with the Branded Warrior. 1, 2. And still think we vent here. Now we have the Edge Prior who doesn't fit. Stacking you up helps a little bit. Spreading Spores, Restore. Edge Prior just dies. I think we need to have the possibility of killing this guy before he does extra damage. Ascends. Now we have both of them. So we ascend both of them. Giving you extra rage. Bring you to the front. Vent hopefully puts us at a damage threshold that we can manage. What's the last card in our deck? A Torch? Yeah, it's not really worth it. Does not. We're going to take 10 damage. No, we're not. We're going to take a lot more because of the scaling. Or because he heals. So we're going to take 5 hits, 50 damage. That's okay. After this, we shouldn't have any problems with units leaking through. Especially if we can continue to stack Spreading Spores, Engraft. Or is it Awake? Yeah, it's Engraft. We can already lift you up so that we keep it, and killing both of these guys helps a lot. Alright, you're dying. That's bad news. You're no longer dying. That's better news. Let's ensnare you. Bring you up. Maybe we just vent here. Or we could bring up another one and vent them both. Do we have enough damage? It's pretty close. 1, 2. If we vent. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I think we just vent these guys. Get the Edge Prior up there. And stack. They're gonna... Yeah, we need to... At least, I mean, we might as well use it to start trying to pick them off. Heal. We can already... Oh, the heal, that's right. We can vent to kill them all. And let's add more damage here. And vent. How are we doing? Pretty good. Let's add more regen. And good fight. Okay, a little bit tricky. It was the first restart we had to do, but just swapping that one was enough. Descend? No, we ascend. I don't think we need any of this. We'll skip. Another Inflame is probably too much, and we're not going to be playing Inferno, so we skip here as well. And we will go for spell upgrades on the last fight. Yeah. Also be able to remove torches because they are real bad. Double stack on Awake seems pretty good. We can even minus the cost to get it to 1 cost. Or minusing the Engraft. No, the Engraft ends up being free anyway, as long as we have the unit up there. This is okay. I don't think we need anything else there. And plus 10 on the engraft is actually pretty good. Let's re-roll. Not great. We were at 8. We were at 8 wins, and then the run right before this, we got completely screwed. We had Burnout Rector Flicker. We had 3 Burnout Extenders. We had 2 Wick Lashes, and we had what's it called? The Purifying Cleanse. They were all 3 in the last 5 cards in the hand. So, or in the last 5 cards on the deck, so he died. And then I thought, okay, we'll retry the fight, and we won't play Rector Flicker. But then he never showed up, so it just was bad. And without the Rector Flicker, we died to the boss. It was the AOE, the 6 damage AOE boss, and we had no other units that could survive. Yeah, I mean, we could have played it differently. I greeded a little bit. I got the Harvest Tycoon. If I had, yeah, it was the second fight. If I'd had instead of the Harvest Tycoon, the this is actually good. If I'd had instead of the Harvest Tycoon what am I trying to say? Oh, I had the chance to get the Lady of the Reformed. If I'd gotten her instead, we would have won. But I got greedy, got the Harvest Tycoon, and then we lost. It was really unlucky. So, but it was a preventable loss. What the? Crash. Game doesn't want to get played today, I guess. Alright. Try that again. This time with feeling. And sorry about so many days without face cam, but as I said, if you haven't joined till just now, I've been feeling like garbage. I'm actually, I've got, as soon as we're done playing, I'm probably going to do this and then a Hell Rush. I don't think I have enough time for a full coming at 25. I have a digital or a webcam appointment with a doctor to see if it's something a little bit more serious what I have. So hopefully it's not, but at least we will know soon. I think getting both of you out and having you in the second position makes it more likely you get Slate triggers. Shattered Shell, Vengeful Shard, and I wish I could kill you off, but I really would like... I think 15 damage is too much. We're going to get one more garbage in our deck. It is a sad tale, but that's how we're going to have to do it. We can fit the Alpha Fiend at the cost of 1 damage. You're going to be a real tough one to kill. I think we still do that. Excuse me. Not a great time to not get... one of our ascends. We could go for it with the Awoken Rail Spike. Raging You. 1 restore kills everything. Oh, we can vent. If we do 1, 2, and vent, and then you stay alive. We could also vent on the bottom floor, but I think... do we even care about the Alpha Fiend? I don't think we care about the Alpha Fiend. I think it's better just to make sure we don't get any more garbage in our deck. So we sack the Alpha Fiend, which I think is absolutely fine. Get out the Edge Prior to tank this hit. And... we will be able to vent, So you're living. It's a little bit tight, but you're living, and then we can double ascend. So I don't think we need to play the Vengeful Shard. I think instead we play... What have we gotten rid of already? We got rid of Engraft. That's not particularly great. I don't care about these Vine Grasps, but I would have liked to have kept the Engrafts, but it's what it is. I think we want to get rid of this Torch. Or, honestly, just the Ensnare is fine. Let's Ensnare you here. And then we can... Restore, Vent. Now you're living. And next turn we're going to draw both Ascends. We can have one of them consume right away. And then bring out the second one. I'm also okay consuming a Spreading Spores. Because we're going to get more of them. So let's do that. And we're going to go Ascend and Ascend so that we can Awake. We are going to get one... I did not do the math there. Let's try that again. I don't think we can play up on the bottom floor. We could potentially try the middle floor. Because getting you down here makes a world of difference in how quickly we can scale. Are you going to die? You're not going to die right away. You plus you... Like this. Not quite enough. That time travel. Yeah. We don't talk about that. Stack you up. And hit you for 3. I think we accept this guy as the cost of doing business. Let's enrage you. There is 0 chance we keep you alive. It's really not great. One more time, and then we just accept it. So I'm not going to restart after this. If we lose, we lose at this point. I think the better setup is to put the Branded Warrior up top so that we can block with a better unit later on. In particular, that we can block with the... you know what, let's save ourselves some damage. And then play that. Take 1 damage. Take 15 here. It's what it is. Rage Serum first because it consumes anyway. This is almost enough to kill you. That is enough to kill you. Putting you up front keeps this guy alive, getting rid of the garbage, and I don't care about the Alpha Fiend, so he is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Animus of Will up front. Spreading Spores. I'm okay Vine Grasp. No, we're gonna vent down there. Let's do this. You're gonna die from the trigger here. Now you're dying to him. Let's reduce some of the damage there and vent. Good. We can put the Edge Prior immediately up here. That was not what I wanted to do. That was a mistake. It's fine. We lost 1 restore due to bad play, but it's how it goes sometimes. We are going to vent down here. 20. So we have to bring you up. And we can torch something. Keep you down here. Torch you. And then vent keeps the Animus alive. Yep, you're gonna make it. It's a tough life. Let's already consume the Ascend. We don't need it again for the rest of the fight. And who's killing you? 18, 6. You are not killing him, so let's fix that. Start stacking armor and damage onto you. Let's ascend you. And we can vent. And then very, very likely we do the Awoken's Rail Spike on the next turn. Yeah, this is a perfect turn for it. Let's consume the Spreading Spores. Engraft. Restore. Vine Grasp. Ensnare just to draw. 4 free spell. Oh, that's actually not bad. Now these are always 0 cost. We can always play them out. Cool. Restore. And I don't really need to vent here. And there could be some Slay triggers in our future. So we can play this out for free. I think it's now time to get rid of the vent. But I can't play it and play Awake. Let's get rid of a Torch instead. Torch you. Excuse me. And we vent the bottom. And now we're good. So we had to restart this fight a couple of times, unfortunately. Not really how I like to play it, but I think we can kill you. And you are the card I want to get rid of. We can keep you down there and stack you up, and there is 0 chance that Seraph's getting through this. Yeah. Spreading Spores, Awake, Restore, Vine Grasp, Ensnare. Let me just double check what time my appointment is.